All right, yo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Damn, this is the worst intro ever. I just kind of like blanked it. Hey guys, welcome back to the pizza party. Back with me as always is Pain as Shirui Okami.
Hello.
Etrim.
Hola.
Consensus.
Robot.
And Zeno.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hi. How's it going?
Let's get some music on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, last we left off, you guys jumped through a portal, leaving the dark, foggy, earthen hills of Nanjing, running from the turning of scales as the moon turns this orange color, a single scar going through it that looks like a dragon's eye. You see your dragon compatriots just like begin Hulk out, the draconic in their veins just coming full force, and visually as well. You guys jump through this portal that was created by your buddy Artificer and Pixie friend Roar, Pyre Scream, who you guys left a very long time ago in the middle of the desert with some of your other buddies. As you guys left to go adventure, he sent you a message not but a couple days ago saying that things weren't good. There were angels, giants, a lot of confusing things, but they were being brought back to Qatar, or Telkata, the city. So let's get into it. You guys jump through the portal with some like 10-15 people in tow. Some of your allies from Old Blackfin, some of Shirui's family. You jump into a very hot and dry, arid area. It's a shaded marketplace that where there's like these huge drapes of cloth that like hang down that form this nice canopy. You can see off in the distance there's like these domed roofs and architecture. You see Roar for the first time in forever. Your old pixie buddy who's grown real scraggly. He's got a beard. It's maybe a centimeter longer because he is a pixie, so it's a lot for him. He's wearing jorts and a wife beater.
No.
And he's looking rough. Like he's got sweat paint. He's got like sweat stains across like his pits and his chest. And he goes, "Dudes, okay, this isn't good. We gotta get out of here, dudes. They took Scrog. They took Yabi. They took Dorid. They took them all."
Wait,
Where'd
wait.
they take him?
Yeah, where are we? Where did they take them? What's going on? We need to just give us a quick down low. What's going on?
I really don't know too much, but I kind of was able to escape off the wagon when they brought us in. But I think some of the Shah here's henchmen brought us in. I ran as soon as I could. Sketch vibes, dude. Sketch vibes. Oh, it's good to see you all.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
He like looks at you all. He goes, "Man, you all look like shit." As this happens,
settle down.
You see two giants step in. They're wearing like kind of just your basic barbarian kind of like like one leather shoulder pad that comes down across like this harness into like a small little loincloth and a turban, and he just says, "Stop right there!
Oh,
You there!" and it's like two big dumb giants, and they're like, boom, 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 boom. They like walk. They like as you guys kind of stand in this probably 15 by 15 foot square room that acts as a quiet place where Roar was able to draw a transmutation, a teleportation circle. What do you guys do? These two guys are starting to approach you guys. They got their big dumb fingers out. You can see they part crowds easily in order to get to you guys. But you have a chance to react if you want to do something.
Yichir's going to back up behind some other people so he can be a little unseen since he's a gnome. But yeah, he's gonna back up behind some peeps.
All right. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of them.
All right, roll it.
Wasting no time.
It'd be like, consensus.
All right.
Turret.
So
Give
I
me a
got.
scan.
I got a 21, 22, and a 19.
Okay, yeah, they all hit.
Okay.
You see Xeno. Bright light begins to form behind Xeno as he just starts launching these balls, like right at this creature. One of them like hits this large giant's torso. You kind of see the waves of his belly reverberate as it hits him, and you see it leaves this kind of black like burn across his chest as it does this like radiant damage to him.
35.
35 damage, cool. You see one of them takes a knee as the other one says, "Stop right there!" And he's like beginning to run up to you guys. All of a sudden, you see there's a person that is clad in like a purple cape and a purple mask that like is connected to the cape, and it comes down to like almost this like beak. And you see there's like eye holes cut in it, and he like jumps on this giant that's running towards you guys, and like nimbly like manages to like trip this giant as he like falls flat on his face, and you can see him as one of them is basically hogtied. He's like hogtying this one. He like looks over to you guys and he says, "Get out of here!"
Okay, guys, I think we need to go. We take this opportunity. I don't know who that is, but
yeah, you have like a really quick moment to react here. You see a lot of your family is like they're like forming a defensive stance, and they're kind of just like looking for like some sort of sign, some sort of leadership.
do we hold our ground or go?
I mean, we don't know where we are. Where are we running to?
Good question.
Roar. I mean, how deep in the city are we right now?
He goes, "Dude, I know just about as much as you. I just escaped.
Do you at least know how to get out of here?
I know that's the sky right there. I know that if we walk far enough in one direction, we'd probably leave."
Well, I think we've already engaged with the giant. I think we should just go head on.
These dudes are like, you can see this. Whoever this masked gentleman is clearly taking care of these guards for you guys.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
Let's just follow him then.
All right, well,
He's not against us.
I mean, so I'm gonna like walk up towards him and like, you know where they're keeping the rest of our crew?
He like looks towards you and he like just like kind of like runs off into the crowd. Like he doesn't even really acknowledge you. But you do see there's
Help them if they're dead. Let's leave.
Yeah, you do see there's some more giants who are like, "Hey, help me!" I'm all tied up. And he's just like calling. You see like this giant's just crying. There's a big crowd looking at you guys. Like there's probably like 40, 50 people who are all staring at you guys as you're all like causing this huge scene.
All right, let's go and reassess.
Everybody get out of here. Everybody scrum.
All right. So you could go towards the harbor. You could go towards the so you could go east. Would be more towards the town where you guys came from. You could go west, which would be like towards the harbor, towards Rosenvane. You could go south, you could go north. It's really, you guys are looking at this big open market, and you're looking to kind of just evade some of these people. You can see there's what looks like things flying in the sky above you. The city is miraculous. It's giant. There's like sandstone, and there's like clay pots that like are overflowing with water into like a great like stream as it like that kind of like bisects this city. Give me a if you guys are running away, let's see, if you guys are running away, give me an athletics check from everybody.
Oh, that's right, Yitro. Do it up, bud.
It's a 1.
Okay.
Damn,
Yitro
I got
got
a
an
6.
You see, Consensus is like starting to like malfunction. Like his legs are starting to lock up. The hot going from like the rigid, moist heat. It's like starting to rust his joints, and his knees are not beginning to move as well as they did before. You're having a hard time staving off some of these giants. 2 of them pass through the crowd and manage to get up to you guys. Just stop right here, in the name of the Shaw.
In the name of the show. Sorry, I don't think we have time for that, buddy.
I got a 16. Can I jump in front of Consensus and like do a large cone of a dragon's breath to kind of like give Consensus some time to get up and move?
Sure.
But I'm not trying to like hurt anybody with this one.
Okay. Go ahead and I'll say you're able to dragon's breath, and it confuses the giants temporarily. They're like they stumble back and they're like, whoa! But you do light some of the cloth from the canopy on fire, and it begins to singe like these little bits of cloth and ropes.
Sorry. Gonna kind of like run backwards for a second, help Consensus move, and try to escape still.
Okay.
Trying to get out everybody to fucking get out of here.
Yeah. You are pushing everybody through the crowd. You get to a point where you guys need to instead of move fast, you need to be stealthy. So you duck inside this alleyway. Everybody roll me a stealth check.
Yitrim got a 10.
14.
8.
17 for me.
I would like to take this opportunity to put on my Mask of the Faceless, though.
Okay.
While we're taking opportunities, I think I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay, cool. You you see a cart tilts over, and a bunch of cabbages and stuff fall into the street. Some of the giants like begin to like crush them, and there's like this big debacle in the street. As you guys duck into this alleyway, you see like ladies pouring out like jugs of like water from their laundry. You see like kids like playing with like a stick and like a like, you know, rudimentary little toys, like stick and a hoop. And you see, you hear, "Psst, in here," and a door opens up for you guys to come in. You hear ding ding. You see it's
my famine. It's Sal.
Let's make moves into the door then.
Oh yeah, you guys immediately move in, and he this gentleman who is kind of like a young man who's kind of scruffy, has like glasses that are like on the brim of his nose. He pushes them up, and he has kind of like a ruffled kind of hair. He like quickly motions you all back into a back room, and down some stairs. So you guys are kind of like hiding in like this basement, and he hands a candle to Zeno, and says, "You'll have to be quiet just for a moment. Can you do that?" And he just closes the. He just doesn't even wait for a response. He just closes the thing on you.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Not before too long, you hear these giants' footsteps. You hear ding ding ding. You hear, and you hear some murmur from upstairs. Before too long, it's pretty quiet. The footsteps leave. You hear the ring of the bell again, and a couple minutes go by, and this gentleman opens this secret door for you guys.
Okay.
That was a close one. He kind of like pushes his hair up out of his face, like moves his glasses up. Say, wow. Good. Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
You all made quite a splash in the city. I've never seen you before. What is your name? All of you. Not all of, obviously, just like kind of motions to just you guys who are standing up front. Not all 30 of you.
My name's
We're the guild Hell's Dawn.
Hell's Dawn.
Zeno. Hell's Dawn.
Hell's Dawn. I'm Yitram. What's up?
He says Hell's Dawn.
Hell's Dawn.
He like you can see he kind of just like looks kind of like oddly off, and kind of like he's kind of seen a ghost for a second, and he kind of like takes a second and sits down at a chair. Says, "Oh, would anyone like water?" And he pours. He looks at all 30 of you. Has like one jug of water.
Greatly appreciated.
For me, thanks.
Oh, and
Oh yeah.
where are my manners? My name is Solomon.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Thank you,
Solomon.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, well,
Appreciate the water.
absolutely. I have bread. Anything. We have libations. I can hide you out here for maybe a couple more days if you need it.
Well, more than being hidden, think we need to know what's going on in this city. Anything you could tell us would be appreciated.
Well, yes, we'll get to that. That's a good question. You know, the city has been going downhill for many years. I have only been here for a couple years. I moved here from up north. We lived in a small town. What's going on here is things have been going downhill for a couple years, and then the star in the sky, the great light, and then they came. The angels.
I see.
Those who looked at the light went blind, but crime has been down. They've been making this place better. It's better if
Sounds like a good
you
thing.
like laws, though.
I see. But it sounds like everything's better, you just said, right?
It sounds like everyone's has the option of following laws or
There's no option.
yeah.
We don't have the option.
I see.
And
But how is overall society? Is everyone happier, or is it there seem to be a major strife between the the angels and your everyday people?
I think people seem to be happy.
Okay. Well, hey, it sounds like that's working. But
It's strange, that's for sure.
I see. I see.
I, for one, would like to go home someday. But this place is just so nice now.
Yeah. I digress.
Yeah, you see, he's got lots of books open. He says, "Oh, now, wasn't there another one of you?" I'm sorry, a wizard.
Oh,
So you do know who we are.
Yes, I do. I do know.
Our wizard friend is gone now. We don't really know where he went, but he's not traveling with us at the moment.
Have you been able to scry on him?
We have not tried yet, but if you have the means to do so,
Well,
I've not been
we
able.
do.
Wait, you've looked for him?
I haven't looked for him. We've been, you know, kind of moving on a lot more immediate needs. Since we got back to Aetheria. But perhaps now that we have a quiet moment, I could see if he's on this plane.
You say his name is Simon or Simeon?
I said his name is Solomon.
Solomon. Whoops. Solomon, how much do you know of us? Do you know what we are seeking to do?
No.
What have you heard about us? I imagine it's nothing too great in this area.
I know of the one called Saimetsu.
Why do you know of Saimetsu?
I know him because I've been looking for him for a long time. We're always looking for our family when we're lost from them.
Simeon, what is your last name?
My name is Solomon Saimetsu.
Oh, it's goddamn you call him. You're his
Says
son. You're
I am-
Mr. Sayamatsu's son.
I have been looking for him for so long. He went missing. He left many years ago. I never met him. My mother was pregnant with me when he left, and I've heard tales that he, or at least someone that resembled him, was roving the countryside, killing angels, which I gotta say that is pretty awesome. Like, my dad kills angels.
It's not all your
But
dad
then I heard about the necromancy, and this deeply saddened me.
How so?
'Cause this is shameful.
Well,
You don't
Your father
dark
was-
magic?
I also had some have some reservations about that type of magic, but your father was a powerful wizard, and
Was a
I was
powerful
happy
wizard.
to have him as an ally for.
He's not gone, Solomon. He's still alive.
We got separated when we were
He pulls out a parchment, and it's got like printed across it, like it's like a rudimentary like drawing, like an ink drawing of Saimetsu. And then you also see Lincoln, and Orjit.
Is
and
it
there's three of them.
An old man or a young man?
It's him, like 2 or 3 days ago, basically.
Oh, okay, so he's still young. It's a wanted poster of them?
Yeah.
What have they been doing, Solomon?
oh
Word is they broke into the Shah's palace to steal something.
oh god.
There must have been some sort of magical item he really wanted. Sorry.
Try not
Yeah,
to
that
fuck-
sounds about
Yeah,
right.
this is bad. No, I'm
And then
sorry,
I
this is bad.
started pinning together all the pieces. And he leads you to this back room where he's got all these parchments on this wall, these red strings tied across all these things,
Oh my god.
and they all lead to this
Pepe
one.
Sylvia.
Yeah. The mailman. There's no Pepe Sylvia. He, like, kind of, you see him like this kind of like crazed, like almost look in his eye, as you can see, like, just you do see the similarities between Saimetsu and his son.
Marks, there's a crazed look in his
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says he's trying to achieve goddom. He doesn't want
Yeah, that sounds
to
about right.
stop at being a lich.
He's not evil, Solomon.
No, he
cares
just
about
really,
his family more than anything.
well, he really seeks power. He might, like.
If he
power.
cared
Well,
about his family,
I-
then why
my-
didn't he come looking for me?
He wanted to, but we never were able to.
I just have a hard time believing that. He
Well, then let's
uh
go find him, Solomon, and let's ask him ourselves.
well, he must be in some place far from what the arcane eye can see. I mean, do you mind trying right now? Just to be sure, just to make sure it's not just me.
Sure. I will.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I'll pull out my magic ball, my crystal ball, and yeah, cast crying.
Okay. You don't get anything. It's as if it's as if you're trying to contact someone that doesn't exist.
Okay.
He's shrouded from it. It's and as you like begin to say this to Solomon, he begins to complete your sentence and says, it's as if he's untethered from reality.
Oh well, we all knew that. Sorry.
And kind of just like says, you don't happen to know of a place that he could have gone? Someplace
we might have just cleared.
unreachable.
Perfect. The perfect hold for a lich.
You think
I could probably think of a place that if Saiyametsu was going down this path, he might go.
Back to the Doom Vault.
Place, you know. I suppose Orjeet and Lincoln will be replacing some of those lesser liches that we encountered. And Saiyametsu might be attempting to, you know, breathe new life into the Doom Vault.
Yeah, it's possible.
He says the Doom Vault. He like goes rummaging through books and papers, looking for anything he can on the Doom Vault, and kind of just questions you on like the things you know about, like, and kind of filling in plot holes like along this journey, this kind of like tale he's been writing, as he's watched his dad, like through some of his adventures, and then recently, everything kind of just going blank, and wanting to kind of just
did pop out of existence.
You did pop
for
out
quite some time.
Yeah, you did. So with that being said, he sets you all up for the night such day. Says, if you need to leave, please do so quietly. I have family upstairs now.
We understand. We will.
Solomon, we are looking for members of our crew still. Do you know where they might be being held right now? One of them is my master, who's a demon, so I'm sure he's being held in high security of some sort.
He said he kind of just thinks about it for a second. He says, well, the Great Dome seems like a place where they would bring people. I'm not too sure, but we do have the ability to peer into the eyes of our friends. That is what is so great about magic.
It's pretty nice.
Well, you hear a baby start to cry from upstairs. He goes, well, I should attend to that. I wish you all the best. Feel free to stay here for a couple days if you wish. I'll bring food twice a day if you need. Just try and stay discreet.
Absolutely. Thank you for your hospitality, Solomon.
I'm gonna look back at our mass of, dragon crew and such, and hand Solomon like 10 gold pieces.
How much?
10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Good, right? That's a decent tip, right?
That's a really.
I mean, that's pretty good on
He says,
like.
thank you.
I mean, if he's offering to feed,
Yeah.
Obviously, I would do it free of charge, but with the newborn, I will gladly accept any hospitality.
I can't have you. I can't have you. Find yourself in famine because of us.
Son of Sayametsu is.
Son of Sayametsu deserves better than that.
You are our family as well.
Well, have a good night. Feel free to help yourself to any of the literature in the den.
Thank you.
And kind of nods and walks upstairs. You guys are kind of like in this back room. You can see a lot of the party has kind of meandered into this side room that's kind of this living area with a bunch of like mats on the ground. There's not really beds, but it's kind of like a makeshift guest bedroom. And some people are setting up downstairs. And it's still midday, but a lot of people are just kind of having teleportation exhaustion and just feeling pretty. Some of them were feeling pretty ill when you came through, anyways. So
Yeah.
We'd had a full day before we got here.
yeah.
Yeah, we sure did.
Well, can I structure my my rest as, can I take like a 30-minute like short rest of maybe just like meditation and then scry and then take my long
Sure.
rest, just so I can look through the eyes of any of our boys?
Yeah, sure.
Can I peruse Sayametsu's book collection?
Sure.
So I guess I'm gonna go for who all? It's Skronk, Doran, Yami, Senhyo. They have. Is that correct?
Say again.
Like Skronk, Yami, Senhyo, and Doran.
Yeah, that sounds like everybody.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look through Senhyo, or try and scry Senhyo first, if depending on what I see.
Okay. Let's see. Senhyo, I think would not fight this. You can see these. You see Yami and Senhyo are drinking tea. They are in a nice a room of the palace, and they're kind of sitting side by side, and they're kind of you see Senhyo kind of looks, and you see him look back at this lady who as you look at her, you see she's a human, but she has a dullness in her eyes, as if she's blind. And they can you hear them speak? I don't know if you can with Scry or not.
I think I can. So spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. Creature that can see invisible objects sees a sensor.
You see.
You can see and hear you can see and hear a particular creature, and
You see this blind woman looks towards your scrying. As you scry, she looks towards you and catches eyes with you, and it freaks you the fuck out.
All right.
Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Hear what? Wait, what?
He's scrying, and when you scry, you can also hear.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hear Yami. Yami's obviously talking because Senhyo is cannot speak.
I
But
can.
but Yami is talking to this woman. You hear them just exchanging like comforts and like talking about times that they spent with their family, and they're kind of just like having a very nice conversation. And as you scry, like you can see this woman looks to you and says, "Zeno, if you'd like to join us, you can do so in the palace. Our guards will not say anything of the wiser, but if you'd like, we'd like you to come alone." And she just kind of winks at you. And you feel a warmness, and like I'll say like just not even having to make an insight, you feel like there's something very familiar about this lady.
Okay. I'm gonna sit in thought for a minute, and then I think I'm gonna scry on Doran.
Okay. Okay, you scry on Doran. Doran's asleep in a bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Skronk in that room?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
it looks
is that
rather
room
nice,
looking
like
reasonably nice?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
So they're all in the palace.
Yeah.
Presumably.
You could make that insight.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. To whoever is still awake, maybe don't invade. Or who would be up?
Yeah, which one of you guys would
Half an hour later.
Consensus would be because he doesn't actually sleep.
Yeah, Etrum's up too. Etrum's just chilling at the moment. He's pretty hyped up.
Sure, he's passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Consensus goes into sentry mode.
Okay. Well, I guess Shiroi's passed the fuck out, so I'm gonna walk up to Yitram and Consensus and convey that, and so that blind woman told me to come up there, but come alone.
Ooh, okay.
And
How'd that
I
go?
don't know how trustable that is.
Oh.
Everyone
Wow.
seemed like they were living a peaceful existence. Starting to wonder if there's some kind of control these people have over people. Solomon did say that
It
people
definitely
have no
feels
choice.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't spoken to any of them myself, but I guess it's plausible for sure. Yeah.
I mean, Solomon said that people have no choice but to follow the law. And,
True.
you know, I kind of took that to mean like the other choices, like you're never seen or heard from again.
Yeah, just fucking
But maybe it means you literally don't have the choice.
could be, could be.
It did
I
not strike
really
me
don't
as a
want to.
philosophical argument.
Oh, yeah. Philosophy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty intense. Yeah.
Did you take much philosophy?
No, we didn't. We just kind of concentrated on
Enough.
oh, well, him, yeah, possibly. Well,
Shiri, as you're like
Yeah,
pulling books off his bookshelf, you pull one and you see it like makes a whole wall spin around. You and the whole bookshelf spin, and nobody even notices. So as you spin in, you see he's got like a whole like alchemist lab, and he's got a mannequin with like the purple cape and the purple mask that goes over his face, and
I found his bat cave.
yeah, this is Solomon's bat cave.
Sure was like, sure he's looking around. Sugoi.
You see, he's like, give me a investigation check as you like are looking at his little
Ooh.
Hold on.
I knocked it out of the park. 29.
29. Oh, you see he's got like a whole utility belt of like things he's been like little smoke bombs and like little like beads of power. Like he's got like and you can see he's got like parchment, and it's got like a bunch of names written on it and like scratched out, and you can see like he like crumpled up a bunch of them, and like their names like the Fearless Fighter, and it's like all scratched out and crumpled up. He's like another one, he's like Dr. Kronos, and like crumbles it up and like throws it away. And then you see like there's one that's uncrumpled on his desk, and it just says Phantom.
Sure, we looked at all these other ones, thought they were all really cool. This is a good name. Oh, this one's awesome. And he looks at this Phantom. Sugoi. He's like messing with all of his stuff, accidentally sets off like a smoke bomb.
Yeah, you accidentally set off a smoke bomb, and it's like it was just like red smoke or purple smoke coming up out of the like the little cracks in the bookcase. Everyone else begins to notice like
shit.
Shiri comes out, and it's like literal purple smoke coming out. He's like coughing.
oh, you okay? Whoa.
Sorry, Mr. Sayametsu's son. It's a superhero.
What? What are you talking about? What?
Yeah. Look at this Eatrum.
What?
Walk him over to it. He's like, he's got this super cool belt.
To a like.
Oh, dude,
I'm like-
Eatram's eyes light up.
You look at
Oh
his
my
dope
God.
bat cave. He's got all these like little relics.
Dude, look at this. This is so cool.
He calls himself the Phantom.
The Phantom. Oh my God.
In
This
there
is-
though, for another name, he said Dr. Kronos. That's a good name for you, Eatrum.
Oh, that cat. Oh, Chrono. Okay, Chrono. He might know some chronomancy. We'll have to see about that one.
You should be Captain Kronos.
Captain Kronos. Yeah, I like that one. That's not bad.
Well, maybe we should. Sherry tries to like put everything back the way he saw it.
You do it. It's all just slightly purple. Everything's just at like
Perfect.
2 degrees purple.
Exactly how it was.
and you close it all up.
So
Cool. What do you guys want to do? It's about 5 or 6 at night.
Okay.
Well,
What's the current main goal? What's our main goal at the moment? We're
I
obviously.
mean, I think we need to get our boys back.
Yeah.
Pat, did Senhyo wearing his belt? Meant to ask. I was crying. I might have been distracted if I didn't do it. If you want to play it that way, since that woman
Let's see. Roll
was
a
the
perception
reason I
check.
forgot to ask. Okay. I got a 14.
14. Yeah.
Yep.
He was wearing his belt.
do we still have the Bajurl?
Yeah. You have and it's like a perfectly pristine Bajurl.
Does it have? It has the souls of my ancestors still, right?
No, all of those got released.
Okay, but we still have it.
Yeah.
Can I give I give it back to Consensus for my? Because I know he had to give it to my grandma, and she like broke the staff. That it was.
Yeah, definitely. You go find
We just have to
Consensus.
fill it with souls now.
Yeah.
You
I
and
mean,
your philosopher's stones.
robot voice.
You see like he goes like his eyes light up, and as you like hand him this big egg-shaped like opal.
We will be having to hold on to this.
Do you want me to hold on? Wait, did you say me?
We,
Yes. This is
as
yours
in,
now.
as in us. Yes, yes, good. Very good. Well, yep.
This is for you now. Yes.
That's alright, very good.
And then he just kind of walks out of the room with it, just kind of like.
Here we was getting ready to like say something like meaningful to him, and just walks away. He's like, okay, good talk, Consensus. Good talk. He's so cool.
So what do the rest of you guys want to do?
Well, I think it's worth investigating spooky come by yourself lady.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should come by myself.
Well, obviously
Seems
not.
like a bad idea.
Nobody who says that
Yeah.
expects them to actually come by themselves.
Well, yeah.
We can back you up.
It's always fun to come with friends.
Boo.
Alright,
Okay.
So dumb.
I got a flying potion and a spider climb potion, so I can give Consensus the flying potion, and he
Yeah,
and
that's the
I-
last thing we need is a giant flying metal man.
What
Are you
talking
trying to make
about?
us into the Avengers? I see what you're doing.
Yes.
You're trying to make Consensus into Iron Man,
We
and I won't
already
stand
are
for
the
it.
Avengers. We already are the
You
Avengers.
already have Scorching Ray. Just lean into it.
Yes.
Damn it.
I was joking earlier that in every good every hero story, there's always like a robot friend.
Obviously, and it's me.
Remember that friend?
No, but I won't. I've got that Mask of the Faceless, so I'm gonna be hard to identify.
Yeah, we should run.
It's gonna be hard to keep track of you between all of the constructs that you just see walking around.
I got an idea. Sherry has the earring. Mr. Simons has the other one, but I'm guessing we're out of range for him. If I give it to Roar or Consensus, can he make another one or more of them, and we can all have them? The earring walkie-talkies.
Oh man.
Yeah.
From like way back.
Yeah, wait, so who
Because
has
you and
those?
I just never
Sciametsu
took it
kept
off my
using
ear.
that.
You have it?
I never took it off my ear. I'll roll. I'll fairly roll to see if I still have it on.
You guys
Maybe a battle.
Sure.
using that like
But we used it a bunch.
Yeah, no. You're good. You can have it.
Yes.
Um,
I would probably need to disenchant some other stuff to
True.
make replicas.
I'm guessing for something small though. you
we'll
probably
say
don't
like a
need-
1-to-1.
Okay. Trident of Fish Command.
Yeah, that seems like a good one.
All right.
Dude, you guys are gonna get attacked by fish in the next episode, and then
I know.
it's gonna be
man. I feel
giant
Well, there's-
piranha themed the
I
whole
feel
There's
episode.
gonna be like a little bit of like residuum that's in there that still has that like they're like residuum's like stem cells, right, man? Like it's just like you can make it do whatever. So my earrings it's not fish command, it's they're earrings of fish. Would you please?
I feel,
They're
I
like,
feel bad on
nah.
another level because like the
Hey man, it'd be pretty chill if you didn't attack us.
Would you please, fish? Would you please? I like that.
King Neptune gave me his trident, and I'm just like, fucking break it down for some earrings. Me and my bros can.
Here's
wear.
my ancient family heirloom of the sea, a legendary artifact. Crack it in half and pour out the bone juice.
Drastic times call for drastic.
I
don't have
picture it like
anything
you're not like disenchanting it. You're like literally cracking these items open, and they have like a ooey gooey filling. You gotta like,
Yeah.
you gotta suck it all up, pour it into a jar.
Wait, I had to suck it up and then pour it into a jar?
You spit
Why
it
can't
into
I
a
break
jar. You
Why
spit
can't
it
I
into
break
a
it
jar.
into the jar?
What'd you say?
Why can't I just break it into
Because you gotta
the jar?
you gotta get some like flow going, like you're siphoning
I don't
gas.
have a mouth.
But like, you know, you can create a little suction there with your metal lips.
Gross.
I'm just kidding. None of that happens. But I was just thinking, you know, that would be pretty funny.
Now that we've got along with Pat on his flight of pervy fancy, you nasty boy.
You gotta suck out all the like you're like cracking open like a gusher, and it's like all like it's got like a
Yeah,
gooey
dude,
film.
just like suck it all out of a hose, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see how that I see how that could be construed. All right,
It's
ring
fine.
on.
It's fine. You're a nasty boy.
Yeah.
We good, boys. We good.
Yeah, I don't want to yuck anybody's yums.
All right, guys. What are you guys doing?
We're gonna not go alone with Zeno. Zeno's gonna not go by himself to
Yeah,
talk
We're all
to
gonna
this.
be. we're all gonna
what
rock
I was
the fucking
actually I was thinking about talking to Roar. Skronk is asleep right now, but I mean, I imagine he would be capable of contacting like Skronk and, you know, if not that, any of our other else. But I don't know if you wanna
Yeah, Roar's like,
What are
yeah,
we-
dude, I'll be in contact with Skronk. Like, he like scries with him, and he goes, dude, they're just chilling, dude. He's just asleep. He's sleeping, dude.
Yeah, that's. I mean, so I'm just worrying about that blind woman and her potential mind control powers. Not to make huge leaps to like just make base assessments off of, but she did seem
A little threatening to some extent.
a little threatening.
You know.
I will say, Zeno, you felt like a familiarity like with this woman. Like you didn't
Okay.
fear. You don't. There's not a drop of fear you have against this woman.
Okay,
And it's
I
strange.
mean,
It's strange. Like normally for something like this, you would be like, that's weird. But like you don't feel like even in the bit slightest. Like
okay.
uh,
I was
yeah.
thought maybe I'd hold on to the initial like look she gave me. But if that's the effect that I would have, then
I might not have done a great job of describing it, and I feel like that might be why you feel that way. She kind of gave you like it was almost like a warm like she kind of like looked at you, which someone shouldn't be able to do while they're scrying, and kind of just like gave you like just like a big cheesy like smile.
Ooh, okay.
Like, you know, like, yeah.
Okay. I got you. Oh, so it was just scary because I was like, oh shit, she can absolutely see.
But yeah, like, you're like, okay, this woman is obviously some sort of very powerful magic user to be able to, like, recognize the fact that I'm scrying in on this room.
Okay.
But is just met you with, like, you know, nothing but, like, I guess that in that sense it is a little bit unjarring that like you're not used to like people welcoming you with open arms to places, but she's giving you this invitation there, and I didn't add this, but we'll say just to retcon, she says, I am Lady Audrin.
Okay.
I believe we have a past. Our pasts go down similar routes.
Okay.
And you kind of get this. You have this flashback unto when Granger said there was someone before. Basically, there was someone before you, Xeno.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone who refused my power.
Okay. Shit. That's interesting. Okay. Oh man, you're making me kind of want to go alone. That still does seem unwise. I guess I'll talk to the boys.
You should go alone. I've run off on my own countless times, and you've always been. Sometimes you just have to do things.
I'm not trying to stop. Yeah, I'm not trying to stop you from. And also, I'm very sorry for cutting you off, Payne. I did not mean to. But I'm not trying to sway you in one way or the other. I'm just trying to like basically.
He wanted to make sure you had all the information.
Exactly.
That's all it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the like reframing because I think I got that. I interpreted it from what I was supposed to be. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to the boys about that, and I think I might need to like actually like take another nap and get some spell slots back if I'm about to travel on my own.
Cool. Everybody want to take a rest? Elvesh says, that seems as though it'd be wise.
Yeah, we've had quite the few days, so I think a rest is good for everyone.
Alright. Do you guys want to do a long rest?
I'm cool with that, but
Sure,
I'm
as
cool with
well.
the short rest too.
I mean, I'm fine either way, but I mean, if it's like night, getting to nighttime now,
Let's just do a long rest.
makes sense.
Do a long rest.
We can just wake up early. We'll be fine.
It's been a long day, man.
Tough, dude.
So, you and 30 of your buddies all take a big nap.
Dude, I keep forgetting. We have all these
pile.
people. Holy shit.
I was like, all right, we got like 30 people. I need to give Solomon like something.
We need to pay the consensus some money too.
Yeah, we can do that too. We got mad stacks. We take a long rest, boy.
Yep, I guess so.
Yeah, let's do it. Yes.
All right.
Long rest.
Everybody gets a nice 7.5 hours. You wake up and Solomon's wife, Darina, and his 5-year-old son are like handing out loaves of bread, and like are giving you guys like a nice like thing of hummus and like tabbouleh and like all these like delicious like juicy like mangoes and all that sort of stuff. See like the vegetation here and the fruit here is like abundant. There's a lot of it, and this place is kind of like this desert oasis, as it kind of rests in this little tropical crevice. What are you guys doing?
I guess I would have been able to finish the the earrings of fish. Would you please?
Yeah, I'll say you can make an at that point you're able to turn that trident into an earring.
So now we have talkie earrings.
So
Walkie
just a quick note, when we all woke up this morning, we get 17 temporary hit points
Whoa.
from
Ooh.
my celestial resistance.
That's amazing.
So me and then 5 other people. So crew, and then I'm gonna just pick Roar and I don't know, Elvish.
Awesome. Solomon approaches you, Shirui, and says, "Hey, don't want to make any assumptions, but based on the purple dye on your hands, could you just keep this secret between you and me, and keep Darina and my son out of this?"
Should we just your secret's safe with me, Phantom.
Eudrum's chuckling.
He goes,
The Phantom.
Do you like it?
It's a really cool name.
He just goes.
Sherry's like,
All right, so you guys, most of your crew stays behind. They'll, any of them will accompany you guys. They're kind of like, at this point, you guys are kind of just, they're like your hirelings, sort of. So you guys can tell them where to go, what to do if you want. Most of them will just kind of stay back for the sake of like not an army walking through the streets.
yeah. Give them some money so they can buy food and stuff.
You have them do some like mundane tasks that will benefit us in the long run. Some simple shit, I mean,
I'm sure some of them want to be explored, considering
I don't want to degrade them. They're still humans. They're as equal as we are.
they're my family, Josh.
Yeah,
Okay?
absolutely.
They're my fucking
Dude,
family.
They are. I agree. I'll treat them.
Well, they're
with the
used to
utmost
being, stuck in a spot.
But now they're free. It's amazing. Look what we did for them.
Yeah, they're super excited. You can see like all the whole dragon squad. They're all really excited because they just got this like new breath of life.
Yeah, dude. They get to see all this new shit. They're like,
yeah.
they're so excited. It's awesome.
So you can see.
Dude, ex-prisoners make the best crew. It's like all we ever had.
I gotta get up for a second. I'll be right back.
So I think, I guess I was gonna wait for Payne and see if
Yeah,
maybe
wait,
I
do
can
we
get
just want to like take a second
walkie.
because
Yeah, we can take a second.
And
yeah, consensus is like disconnected, I guess, at the
Yeah.
moment, and then Payne just left. So let's take a second.
Cool. Do you guys have anything you wanna any questions you need to ask or anything like that?
No, I was actually gonna retcon something. I
Okay.
didn't realize the consensus really wanted that arcane string last session, and I did not hear. I didn't hear him say. He said dibs apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And you took it?
and I just straight up took it.
Oh,
and I
okay,
feel,
yeah.
I feel so bad. So like Eatrim just he holds it up to the consensus if he wants it back. That nice string he wanted.
Test. Am I back?
You're back.
Yeah.
Okay, yay! My internet pooped out, but I'm back now.
Right
No,
on.
I was just giving
We-
you that arcane string back because I felt super guilty.
Grabby McGrabber hands over here.
Yeah, dude, I was a little too antsy.
Yeetram sticky fingers.
I called Josh out because I was asked, and I was like, Jeff clearly is like, ooh, dibs. And
I did. I swear I didn't hear it.
Josh just goes, I will take this.
Josh has like auto loot on, like in WoW. Like when you right click on a corpse, you just auto loot the
True.
body. Like,
Or Path of Exile, playing Path
Yeah.
of Exile with Josh.
oh, dude, Josh, me and you
all
playing
the
games
combat.
together would be fun. We just like, it would become a team game that becomes competitive.
Dude, that's all I
Like
want. is the
Gauntlet.
loot. Give me that loot. That's all I want.
That's funny.
But yeah, I do hand that off to the consensus because I did hear him, but I just really wanted it because it looked super cool. Wanted to study it, but I'll give it back to the consensus.
Hey, Pat, what does Inryu's Haori do?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
And I have a question, a follow-up question.
Okay, sure.
Is Inryu Yami's son?
Man, you have no idea.
Did I kill my master's son? Or Xeno? Really? But I did it. It's my fault, so I will take blame about that.
It's
finished it. I just did like,
It was my fault to begin with. I take complete.
Yeah, Xeno didn't even know that guy.
You're right. You didn't.
He just saw someone fighting his boy. He pointed at him.
It'd be weird. Be like, my master, Yami, you killed my dad, and I accidentally.
Dude, Yami's not Enryu's dad. Yami's
Arkiku's
oh man,
dad.
I keep on wanting to say Sal.
Oh
Arkiku.
yeah, he was Arkiku's son. Dad. Not in. Okay, never mind. Because I remember he told us, and then we were like, "Holy, Arkiku's gone." I do remember this. Okay, so wow, that's a load off my back. I thought I was gonna have to be like, "I'm sorry. Here's the Haori of your dead son." It's all
Xeno did it.
I'll have to get back to you. I wrote it down somewhere. It was like it's something fungus related.
Okay. Not really my style, but might come in handy.
Okay,
If it
well,
has to be attuned to, I cannot wear it.
all right. So what are we doing? So we just
Xena's gonna go, and we're gonna provide him.
I was gonna maybe talk to you about that.
the decision whether you wanted to
The
go solo or not.
earpiece.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking about going solo, but I was gonna ask if
Well, Yeah, I mean, if
President.
you
that,
could use that earpiece.
yeah, we could do
I
the
think we have
earpiece.
to be within close range, if I remember correctly.
What's the range on that?
Do you have this? Do you have the item block for it? Oh man,
I
it's been
don't,
so
man.
long since you used that item.
It's been a long time.
Because I
think it's called the Earring of Whispers.
I'll respect your wishes to go alone, Zeno, but
Yeah, there we go.
We can still go alone. We can just hide out close by and maybe
yeah, I mean, we can
Get
just
some-
backtrack it
get
a
some
little bit.
tea.
I'm also
Listen,
probably
Connections
at
within
least
500
one
feet.
of the best.
500 feet. Okay, so we can be within 500 feet. So like he can go, and we can stay and blend in. And if he needs us, we're close by.
Yeah, 500 feet is actually a decent distance, so that would be super nice. If that would work that way, we could do that. We
could
just trail
go
behind.
about- We can just pretend because this. Well, I don't. Shirley doesn't know that about the lady, but she's clearly capable of many things. And if we are all walking around pretending as if we are, going about our daily lives, but have indicators and
Okay, and now just to clarify,
proper military reconnaissance.
so Shiori's the only one who has the earpiece, who's able to
I
talk.
have the original one. We have a bunch of them now.
Okay,
We have
one.
2.
So we're all
Oh,
able
we
to
only got
stay
2 of them. Okay.
Okay, so 2 of us are able to stay in contact with Zeno at all times.
Yes.
Oh, one of them should be Zeno because there's 2 rings or 2 earrings. The original one and the one I
Oh,
was able to
there's
make from the.
Just two, yeah.
Mm, Okay.
Oh
So
shit,
Z-
then yeah, it's just you 2.
So
Oh yeah,
Zeno.
because it was
Okay,
1 to
okay.
1.
All right,
Then
so
who wants the next one? I don't necessarily. Who
Wait,
wants
no,
to run?
you need it.
You need it because you had the original one.
You have the
Zeno
original.
should have the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, just to clarify, I think we should have a few hand signals, maybe, to let me and Consensus know if anything goes to shit.
Agreed.
So,
Yes. I
uh,
love that.
we need just like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hand signals for obvious things. One for danger. One for I don't know, we're okay or everything's stable. I don't know. And then what would be the other one?
Go time.
Go time. Okay, yeah, go time.
Well, I guess
So-
that would also be shit.
True.
Shit
So-
hits the fan.
So you need to stay in distance of Zeno. Me and Consensus can hang back. We'll keep an eye on you. Look for any hand signals if anything goes awry, and we'll be there for backup. I feel like that's a
Okay.
pretty good plan.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh, Yichum, you're really good at military strategy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. There's one stupid course, but I didn't pay much attention. I slept a little bit too much. But yeah. Well, we'll see how
Well-
it goes.
I feel you picked up some moves.
Yeah. Yeah. Get every now and then.
Ain't no slouch.
Alrighty,
True,
so
we're gonna do that. Shirley's gonna walk around the market,
okay.
but within 500 feet, or not 500 feet, 500 yards. Which
It's
I'm hoping that the
somewhat
market is
dictated by
nearby.
what's around the palace.
Mm-hmm. Just be walking around the palace, minding my own business, keeping eyesight of Yitram and Consensus. I got some hand signals, like gotta go.
Cool.
And Yitram's just
Okay.
he's keeping an eye on Shirui, and he's just acting like he's shopping around the market or whatever, wherever we are. He's acting like he's shopping.
Or like this is like we gotta go.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay. You notice there are a manner of like technology in Telkata is very prevalent. Like there's automatons like Consensus and all manner. Like you see like brass is a very popular metal to make robots out of here, so you see a lot of brass robots,
I want to ask Consensus,
super shiny.
Is this where you're from, Consensus?
No. We would not be constructed by something so gaudy as brass.
Ooh,
Uh,
true.
you see there's like a there's people bringing fish in, just a big open face market, and all races and manners of folk are here, even some of the monstrous ones. You see like ogres bringing in like big two or three crates on their shoulders, like little halflings running around, gnomes doing business, and Zeno, you approach this the entrance to the dome, and you notice like the beautiful mosaic like tiles on the floor, these little 1-inch tiles that are all like different colors that kind of form this great amazing imagery. You see a lot of imagery here has to do with this like something that like you notice like this kind of like a lot of threes, like similar, like, you know, that sort of patterns and numbers. If you would like to make a religion check for me.
Sure. Oof. Yeah, that's a 9.
9. Okay. You know that the triad was a it's 3 gods that are worshipped here. They're very popular, and they're known as like good. They're like good gods. You know, there's Tyr, Ilmater, and Torm, and you don't remember like what they're the gods of, or like what they, you know, all the things that they do. You know, there's like the symbols that you know, surround them or anything like that. But you see these guards, these huge giants, have like, just like they lead you in. They're like, people are really welcoming here. You can see there's a woman who's draped in beautiful silks, and these kind of sheer colors that kind of drape over her face. She says, we've been expecting you, Master Zeno. Welcome on in. And leads you back across this room. And you see in this room, Doran and Skronk immediately get up and they say, "Oh, Captain Zeno, good to see you, friend. It's been so long." He gives you a big open hug. He says, like as he leans in close, he says, "I did not think you would come back from the Doom Vault. So good to see you, Captain."
I you know, I return the hug and just like nod at him, and his it's great seeing you, Doran. I'm glad we could get the crew back together. Had a hell of a time.
You see ahead of you is kind of like this great table that sits like very low to the ground. There's a manner of like, there's a giant fish that's been fried across the table that kind of just lays there on a bed of like veggies and stuff, and you see a manner of different foods across, and it's way too much food for like the amount of people that are sitting at the table, but it's like a nice gesture from the host. You see this table is very low to the ground. They're kind of just sitting there on little pillows. You see Yami and Senhyo is just like chowing down like bowl after bowl of rice and like fish, and you see him just like debone like a whole like yak's leg. He's the man can sure put down food. You are welcomed in, and Audrin motions to a seat next to her, which is kind of just a pillow, a round pillow that sits right on the ground.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna.
welcome. Please take a seat.
I do that. It's nice to meet you, Audrin. I didn't, I didn't realize who you were.
It's nice to meet you as well. I have had my eye on you for quite some time, and I'm very excited that we've crossed our paths. It seems your pixie friend escaped before we could explain ourselves. We merely wanted a conversation. That's all we asked.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
You see, like, she looks towards you. You see, like, she kind of smiles and she says, well, straight to the point. That's why I like you. That's probably why you lasted longer with him than I did.
Well, as long as he did.
Is it true?
Or had you? It is. Actually, his last words were asking me to come seek you.
Well, that old bastard. Turns out I did know something after all. Kinda chuckles. Well, I hope your trip wasn't too terrible. But I guess the reason why Grandeur wanted you to come to me I can only expect it's something having to do with this necromancer. The one who you call your friend.
Yep.
And
so
truth?
what's your connection to and truth?
Yes. You know him.
How do well,
You know him very well, don't you?
I'm just gonna like look down. She seems to clearly understand that. Yeah. I before I met Grandeur, and actually the reason why I met Grandeur was because patron Truth had taken my body and sent me into the
Astral Sea.
to wander for 200 years or so.
Yeah. It's quite unfortunate. I'm so sorry. There's no way we will ever get that time back that we've lost. But we persevere, don't we, Xeno? She smiles at you.
Keep your eyes looking forward.
So, you asked that old bastard how you'd do away with him, wouldn't you? Didn't you?
Why is that taboo or something? Because he certainly thought it was.
I'm sure it was unsettling for something so old and powerful to be talked about like it was mortal. These things, these primordials, they are. You know that, though. I mean, we both know that now.
I've seen it.
So the question is, how do we do that? Right? That's why you're here.
That's so you know how to kill a primordial?
Well, I think we have a lot of research we need to do. There are ancient texts. I have had all my scholars on it ever since I've lost the sight. But I feel like you are the missing piece here. You knew him better than me. Probably. I don't know. I didn't know him very well. But if you're looking to kill truth, then I feel like we have to do this together.
Well, I would be happy to see it out with I'd be happy to see it out with you.
That means
And,
maybe a couple months here in the library. Is that something that you're willing to do?
it's gonna be
You take some time. You think about it.
yeah.
You
And you had also mentioned Sayametsu.
Yeah, the necromancer. He grows stronger. Yesterday, he broke into a vault, something that I've been keeping tucked away. Something called the Everlight, and took it from us. Somehow he was able to bypass most of the security that we've had.
Well,
He acts with a power that he does not seem to be able to control. And I fear that he and his heart are at a point of waning, where they could go one way or the other. I feel like if there's hope for the man known as Taimetsu, then we must act fast. But if you've made your peace, we should still see that the Everlight finds its way back here.
well, I'm not particularly ready to give up on the old man.
She also says, also you've known truth to pull from those of you who have fallen, been tossed away, defeated. What makes Saimetsu any less of an avatar to this primordial being? An ally. Well, pours you some tea and says, well, I hope we can still have a lovely luncheon, despite the heavy conversation. I hear this tournament is going to be lovely. What? It's 1 year from now.
Yep, about 1 year. Done. I don't know about lovely.
No, so
I have
if
no
we're going
fear.
to talk about the tournament, is it all right for me to invite the rest of my team up for this feast?
Yeah, that sounds excellent. You should invite them. I just wanted to speak to you personally.
Well,
I felt
when
like this was matters that only somebody who knew, somebody with the power can understand.
when I heard who you are, I imagined private conversation would be worthwhile.
Well,
And then I'm gonna, so like, still just straight looking at her, just Shirley.
Yes, Senhyo. Is everything okay?
Everything's
Is it go time?
fantastic. We got if you guys all run up into the castle, there's a feast waiting for you.
It's go time.
Okay, no. It's time to go to the castle
Teacher!
peacefully.
What? What?
It's go time.
No, hand signals. Don't yell. Don't yell. Don't know what you're talking about. Just do the hand signals. We discussed.
Shirley, gotta listen to me. At this point in the middle of the like dining room table, just like yelling at the air in front of me. You need to come to the castle peacefully. They're not gonna attack you.
Okay. Okay. Yitram.
Are you relaying this in hand signals?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
did you see his webcam? He did it.
Oh, he did? No, I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
And then I do a bunch of hand signals.
Nice. Eatrum gets them all. Hopefully, consensus. He's up to par. He gets what's going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. We're good to go, man.
All right, we go up there.
Okay.
We don't bust in there. We calmly walk in.
You walk in, and you are met with an amazing atmosphere, kind of like a Middle Eastern vibe, with just like a huge table with like tons of food, big old feast. We'll even say this is a hero's feast. How about that? That's nice.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude!
What does the spell hero's feast do? Okay, you bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink.
Oh yeah, Josh did that.
Takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. You guys are cured of all diseases, poisons, and immunity, and
No way.
you become immune to poison and being frightened. And you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Nice.
Okay.
For 24 hours.
Damn.
Also, your
You got
maximum
all the buffs right now.
your maximum hit points also increase by 2d10.
Shit.
No, just for 24 hours.
Okay.
So we have what, 17 currently on top of that?
Yeah.
17 from me.
Okay.
And then, do we roll the 2d10 or you?
You can.
Alright. Alright.
Yummy.
You have an amazing feast.
I reunite with my sensei.
All the while you're eating, you see Yami. Yami runs up and lifts you up and gives you a big old hug, spins you around, says, "Oh, I missed you, Sherry. Oh, it's good to see you. Good to see you, kiddo." Like gives you a little noogie on the head and like brings you in. "Oh, I gotcha. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
too old for that now.
Hey, have you met Audrin? She's real nice."
Audrin? No, well, yeah, just now, yes.
Everybody, this is Audrin. And you see,
How do you know?
Uh, for the consensus, you haven't seen Yami or any of these characters that they've all been in contact with, but Yami is a Oni. Basically, he has a deep dark red skin. These two, he has one horn that's one horn's broken and one horn that's coming up. And he carries a big wooden club that's got like spikes on the side of it. I know there's an official name for that, but I don't know what it is. Sure, Payne will tell me. And he's just big, and he's like about the size of Senhyo, who is like this giant like 400-pound sumo wrestler. That's Brent's character. And then there's Doran, who is a dwarf who's got like kind of like a salt and pepper beard, kind of wiry, your average dwarf, who is just a loyal person that they had on their ship, kind of like the what do you call it, like your right hand man on a ship? Your first mate. Yeah, he was like the first mate on the ship. And then Skronk, who is almost looks like a flamingo, like he's like a big avian bird dude, but he's got like glasses that are pushed up on his nose, big ruffled feathers that come up off the top, and has like kind of reddish pinkish feathers. And he is friends with Roar, and they're reunited, and Roar and him like have a big hug, and they're just two nerd buddies. Alrighty. Let's see. While you eat, Audrin tells you just a nice light-hearted story. She says, back before the universe was formed, when all that existed was untamed, flowing energy, these powerful entities were formed from this energy. Dark and light. Immediately at war with one another, they fought. These long, never-ending battles. One, the Shadow. They're named Asmodeus. Asmodeus wanted his realm to become the center point for the cosmic plane. And Jazirian, his opposition, wanted to pull the realm upwards towards Mount Celestia. These two serpents bit at each other, the snake biting its own tail. And in doing so, something gave. And kind of, you see her break bread, kind of in while saying that, and hands half to you, Shirui, and hands half to Zeno. What was left behind became the material realm. Asmodeus, well, Jazirian, with big flowing wings, pulled upwards towards Mount Celestia. Asmodeus fell towards the hells of Bator. And what remains became our world. But once every 1,000 years, they fight a tournament for control of this realm, don't they?
They do.
Well,
Weird.
I'm not worried.
Not aware.
You guys got it under control.
I'd say so.
You can see she like kind of like leans back and starts puffing on a pipe. Well, you guys share a nice time, and if you'd like to ask her any questions, you can tell she's very attuned with the ways of the spiritual world and the like the cosmic planes. She's pretty woke.
Any questions? Anyone?
Oh, I got a question. I should probably ask her myself, but do you know who or what the Fey deity Bamu is?
She looks at you and says, there are many tricky Fey spirits, aren't there? I know those of the Fey like to form clans. Bamu, is that sounds lupine in nature. That's a wolf clan, right?
Yes, she's my mother, but I think she's also of great power, and I don't fully understand who she is. And I'm trying to ask her myself, but I haven't seen her in a long time, and I thought she was dead, but she's really alive. I have so many questions.
Possibly an archfey. Do you know much on them?
I don't know much about them, no.
Well,
What about demons?
some archfey, they control different parts of the Fey. Their notable ones are Arlander, who's a frost sprite queen. There's Relkath of the Infinite Branches. And there are many. They are creatures that develop near godlike powers. And from them spawn notable packs of elves and families of other Fey creatures. You thinking that maybe I'm definitely sensing some Fey. I'm just looking at you and I feel it. It's definitely, I'm getting some you're very attuned to your emotions, aren't you? You could just cry right now.
Shut up! Chewie starts to tear up a little bit.
It's okay.
I guess so, yes.
I feel like a good start would maybe just asking.
You're
Maybe you should have that conversation. Also, your pixie friend may be able to help you get to the Fae. I figured he had escaped there.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say, Mr. Roar Pyre Scream, you are very apprehensive. He goes, dude, I don't know what you're saying, dude, but you're the one that, like, I don't know, put a bag over our heads? What the hell, dude? What was that all about? It's like, she's like, well, you know, some manners have to be adjusted to in different ways. There's bigger fish to fry. We're just
Can you get us back into Falinay so our friend Yeatram here can see his mom and dad?
Oh my god.
I fear that corruption runs deep in Falinay, though. I feel like we could open a portal there. It wouldn't be hard. We could
But would
erase
it
it
be
in an
wise?
instant. Would it be wise is a good question.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, personally, I would love to see my parents, but I think the first order of business is to getting all this resolved where we currently are.
I think if you could maybe speak to your parents, man, you guys really need to speak to your parents. Like, this is like, you don't need to come to me to hear this stuff, guys. You should maybe like reach out to your mom. You don't know what the state of Falinay is like.
Is there
there
carrier
are-
pigeons in this universe, Pet?
You are very far away. There is that sort of thing. It would be,
There's a messenger spell.
you could probably send I'm sure that you could find a ship in the dock that was sailing towards that area. Maybe a sky ship or something. If you wanted to relay a message, send something naturally that way, you could do that. It might take a little while.
Yeah.
I just feel like we're at a point right now where we aren't really able to turn back, and if there's things that you want to do in case you know something happens to you,
Yeah.
then now might be the time. Consensus, you as well. We've been traveling with you for so short of a time right now, but if there's anything that you need to do or that we can help you do, might be now.
That's a good question. I feel like that's something that you guys can definitely think about. Like, I know Consensus probably noticed when the ship was, when Old Blackfin was being destroyed, that there was kind of this similar like void energy that attacked the ship, aka Truth, as to something in his like the negative energy of his last world. And I feel like that's something that you might have. Or okay, so he left.
I think his internet probably crapped out.
It's okay. We'll just jump over to.
Yeah, no, I want to like contact my parents, but like the whole thing is like, I feel like we're currently busy. I'm sure there's a way I can reach out to them independently.
Well, so at this point, I guess Zeno's gonna convey some of the like the talks of Saimetsu and like Truth. Because I mean, staying here for 2 months seems less feasible than maybe coming back here in 2 months.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
but if we're messing with,
It wouldn't be 2 months if you weren't there.
oh yeah,
You're like, you being a 13th level like warlock, you are like a scholar. Like, you're like you're leading these like intellectual plunges into this stuff. You have personal like field work. You've like been on the field. You've like practiced with your books. You're able to like accept the power. Like you're a good like divining rod, basically.
Mhm.
Just you are the missing. You're like the missing piece in this puzzle here.
Okay.
And Audrin does warn against going to Falinay. It says, I don't want to stop you if that's what you wish, but those who have those angelic beings who have fallen from grace, who have turned against Tyr, Ilmater, Torm, they reside in Falinay. And those who make that choice choose their path, and they must rest in their decisions. AKA, I don't care that you killed that angel.
No, I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, you guys been giving me shit about killing that angel this whole time. Come on now.
But
I
they're
did a good thing.
evil. Yeah.
Evil. Well,
Fuck angels.
Well, it seems we now have a clear path of what we need to do.
yeah. Which is
Cheery
Well.
look back over to Xeno.
Well,
wait.
hearing
redirect-
that Saimetsu's humanity is on the line is pretty worrying.
yeah, to some degree.
Do you I guess I turn to Aldrin and
Audrin, yeah.
yeah. So do you know anything about Saimetsu's whereabouts, or do you just know that he stole from you?
She says, I've had all my scholars scrying, mid-morning, afternoon, nothing.
So you think he might be on another plane of existence?
It's possible. I think that's likely. Either that or he's shrouding himself with some sort of artifact.
Also reasonably likely. Especially if he can break into what I imagine was a reasonable level of defense.
I imagine, though, we won't hear much from him.
Yeah. It seems like
I think he's got all of the things he needs.
Well, it also seems pretty hard to do anything about it.
Well,
Um,
I believe that at this point, it's gonna take a lot of time for him to actually make breakthroughs. Don't ask me how I know, but I do believe that this won't be easy for him, and he won't be able to do it in the next couple months. But it's a race now.
So, Roar had said you were asking about, or I guess some of your, giants that you sent down to Al-Karib.
Yeah, dude, they're manhandling us. Get their dirty grubs off me.
Didn't you say they had asked about our airship?
Curious that you said that. We have been trying to pull pieces. I originally got a signal that something similar to me was out there in the middle of the desert and just not moving. We went out there to investigate and searched under 10 feet of sand. There was half a ship. I thought, God, Zeno, I know you're alive. Why is this coming back as your energy? Then it dawned on me. The Dawnbringer. You asked for that, didn't you? That was your wish.
And it sure was.
Man, sure is more fun than mine. But a good one, nonetheless. So we started picking pieces of it, and I have my strongest men bringing in handfuls of the enchanted lumber. As we speak, there's a large cart that we formed to roll over hills. We've managed to form half of the ship. With a little bit of time, we can get the rest of it fixed. This is our way to kill truth. Or at least our way to get there. To Draco Ridge, that is.
Draco Ridge.
Oh man. It's been a long time since I've been home. Well, you know, speaking of Draco Ridge, we do have, 20 or so dragons and a few other crew members waiting in Saimetsu's son's home.
Oh, his son lives here. That's funny. Well, we can make accommodations for them here in the palace. We have plenty of rooms, plenty of food. They'll have protection under my name. If you wish to stay here, you're safe here. I know you've been running for so long. Maybe it's time to rest.
We have other friends and family. They're in Dragon Spear Island.
Ah, that's very
Do you know
far away.
Dragon Spear Island? And if it's, is it okay?
I do not know of your friend's home. I'm sorry.
I can look at areas. Maybe we can look at that later. Shall we?
So what? Should we stay here then? We haven't rested in a long time. Been moving for so long.
Wait, no, we
This is
did take a
very-
rest. We took that
No,
long
I
rest.
mean Eitram.
Oh.
Just taking a vacation from this life.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe some time to recuperate in advance and less combative senses. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you guys like
2
think
months
about
is a
how
long
you've been
time.
running for so long? You've been moving nonstop. You've felt like the weight of the world is quite literally on your shoulders.
well, it still kind of is.
It is. But you're not met with you know, swords and magic. You're met with open arms and a place to further your craft and thrive for the first time.
I will say, Consensus has traveled with us for a long at half capacity, and I feel we owe it to him to get him running
100% for sure.
at optimal performance.
Yeah, I agree.
He's given a lot to Hell's Dawn in his short time.
Hell yeah! I mean, he's fucking saved
I'm
my
gonna
life.
raise my
He
glass.
brought me back from the dead. I owe him everything.
Was pretty dope, wasn't it?
Yeah. Super dope.
Roar goes, you what, dude? You gotta tell me all about it, dude. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, dude, I fucking died, and this dude. Fucking
Dude, did
brought
it
me
feel
back to life.
amazing? What did it feel like, dude?
It was out of this world, Roar. I can't even begin to describe
Did you
it.
get high? Like in heaven?
I didn't see anything, you know? I just, you know, like when you go to sleep, you just kind of fall asleep and
You didn't see
start
anything?
dreaming. Nothing happened. No, I just woke up. I woke up from a nap.
Well,
I
that
was back.
sucks.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I experienced. But
That's death for you.
that's death. Yeah, I guess so.
Damn.
Classic death.
But Consensus brought me back. I'm extremely grateful. He did something else for me. It was pretty insane.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see all of you.
Me
Dude,
too.
we've been, you know, I won't lie. The shop wasn't doing so great.
You told
Yeah.
me it was.
I lied. I'm sorry. Dude,
Yeah.
I just wanted you guys to come home so that you would come see me.
He took a small business loan from us.
Dude, I'm sorry. The foundation wasn't there. Dude, you know, we have to bring water from a fucking well, like far away, like in the desert, dude. Do you know how hard that is?
That
Gotta go
sounds
shit in
insane.
the sand, dude. Ugh.
Well, I mean, we have plenty of money. You could have hired someone to do that for you.
I didn't even know you guys were alive not but a
Oh,
couple days
true.
ago.
True.
I thought you guys were
True.
dead, dude.
Sorry.
Yami came back with the camels. Good thing we got the deposit. That saved us another month.
Uh-huh. Well. Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
I mean, I was thinking about, hey, this seems like a better place to open up a business, though. Like, there's lots of people, you know, like, just saying, like,
This
if we're
does seem like a much better city to run.
better infrastructure, you know?
Yeah, it's much more here than there was, and
Like, it's more hip, like, more people, young people like it.
It's not some desert shanty.
It's not some, like, 90-year-old grandpa shanty town, yeah, dude.
True. Yeah, they're much more progressive. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
As, like, news people so that we could, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's good to be with you guys again. I'll say it just feels so good.
That's great. It's great, dude.
Okay. So well, what are you guys doing the rest of the day?
Yeah, what are we?
Well, we should probably let
Big decisions, huh?
let Shirley's family know that they're free to roam the city, enjoy some of that freedom that they just earned.
True.
Good call.
Yeah.
Other than that, I guess we need to decide.
Are they like forever like protected under the name of Hell's Dawn? Like, what's the deal with them?
No, it's under Audrin's name.
Audrey's name. Okay.
Yeah, she said that like my family and Xeno's family
Yeah.
protected under her name in the city.
I forgot to tell you, her name is Audrin Goldhammer. So under the Goldhammer clan, she's protected in the city.
All right. Cool.
So I feel like this is a unique situation we find ourselves in.
I agree.
The ability to take a moment to like fix our holes in our lick our wounds and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, our ship is currently being built in the city.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, I would love to kill Truth.
You can do that.
I mean, that's the reason we didn't come into this plane of existence on an entirely different ship.
Yeah. We also could use with trying to find another talisman. Or trying to find Sal and seeing if he has it. But that would mean crossing the desert to go back to that city where the Scarlet Thread is. So
I gotta figure out what the name of the town was. I forgot.
I thought it was all. But
I think it was Al Qarib. So I don't know. Captain's orders. What do you want to do, Captain?
Yeah, you're right. Al Karib. You're in Telcata right now.
So it's pretty far from Al Qarib. Like across the desert, so.
So, as far as captain's orders, like, I mean, with the 2 months given, if like Xeno's doing shit here, like, I could roll like a temporary character if you guys want to like go places. Like you said, it's down
Sure.
to captain, but like we can like, it's really, you know, I'm saying that with like that in mind. Like I'm pretty open to like what people are feeling in terms of like being on this continent for right now.
I know. Well. Let's just say Yami approaches Shirui and says, "Hey man, I know I wasn't there for you when you were growing up or anything, but I was just I don't know. Your dad had this, you know. I don't know if you kids are even into like secret techniques nowadays or anything like that, but like, you know, your dad had this secret technique and, you know, he taught it to me so that I could teach it to you one day in his final moments. But you know what? Never mind. It's stupid. I'm just gonna sit back down. It's good to be here with y'all. Thanks for bringing me along.
Stupid?
For you to bring this up to me for so many months, it has driven me insane. Of course I want to learn it. And Shirui turns around to Xeno. Can we please stay here so I can do this?
Xeno, you know, thumbs up.
Do our first time skip.
He says, he kind of like eyeballs you. He says, I hate to burst your bubble or anything though, but I think this is gonna take 3 months. You guys might have an extra month while Shirui's out there. But if everybody's okay with that, then I'd love to teach you your father's signature technique. And maybe 3 months' time we reconvene, set sail, kill that bastard.
Well, no matter what, this is something I have to do, so I'm going to. If I have to be left behind, that's okay. But I'm gonna try really do it really fast.
He says, "All right, we leave tomorrow then."
Okay.
So, looks like we'll have some downtime. Which, between now and next episode, you guys can kind of think about what you want to do with some of your downtime. Think about if you'd want to play another character while your character does something long term. Think about if you'd like to continue on your character, and like we can like push down another another kind of storyline like Yitram. I think like there's going to be a lot of good things for you exploring the city and just being in this city for a little while. I think just for from a chronomancer's perspective, I think even though you don't have any plans for the next couple months, I think that can actually be a really good thing.
Seek out some more knowledge, maybe learn some new shit. Yeah.
Dude, yeah. If Shirley's gone for like 3 months, character, you guys want to do stuff. I got a couple already made. I just have to level them up higher.
There's that. You can also take over one of the NPCs if you want.
Dude, yeah, I could play Elvesh or something.
You could. I mean,
Somebody.
like the characters are like loosely developed, so like if you could really make a character your own if you wanted to. But yeah, that's up to you guys. I'll leave that option up to you. But I think this would be cool. Do a little time jump. Or maybe not. Maybe we I think what we'll do is it'll be a mission without Shirui for a little while. I think there will be a couple adventures, a couple episodes we'll do where Payne, you should play a different character. We'll of course like we'll go back and we'll like, you know, maybe we'll like hop over to like what Shirui's doing like throughout like some of this stuff as it happens.
Payne can play 2 characters. He'll be
But
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring our Kiku back, Payne. That's right, I'm back.
I'd love that. I really would love that.
What if we all just played old characters? Like,
Dude, the Justice League.
we all just like switch.
Justice League.
Are you talking about the Justice League versus the Avengers? Like how you guys are the Avengers? Like you're the main.
Yeah, you got like Xeno, Scorn, Crage.
Is that all Justice League is? Like off-brand Avengers now? Like
I think Justice League is DC.
What do you mean now?
Yeah, Justice League's like Batman and
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What do you mean now?
yeah, good.
Yeah.
I think Consensus is gonna open up an artificery in town in
Definitely.
the 3 months.
I think
Dude,
you and Roar would have make great business buddies.
Oh yeah, we're already best friends. I can tell.
He looks over to you. He goes, "So, what's your deal?"
I make magic shit, more magic.
Holy shit! We just became best friends, didn't we?
I think we may have.
He just starts rubbing your head, like holding onto it.
This is weird, but we're on board.
He goes, "Listen, dude, it's only weird if you make it weird." And he starts rubbing you. He says, "Hey, let's start a business."
Are we going to kiss?
I mean, you can't actually feel emotions, so I might smooch you when you're not looking. But only if you want me to. I mean, I'm not gonna do it if you don't want me to. But I mean, like, if you want me to, I'll do it.
Dude, look at Roar asking for consent. What a good dude.
That is a good dude right there.
Listen, I'm not a good dude. I'm
That's
just
why
a
they call
dude.
me
Okay. Gotta hold each other
the
accountable.
Consensus.
Consensus? That's you?
Consent says.
Oh, oh, that's a good one. So I guess we'll have. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. We could have a whole like episode where you guys. It's like a business. Like you guys are starting a business, and maybe
God,
there's yes. Okay, I already know what I'm doing for this. This is gonna be amazing.
Perfect.
Which that would be amazing. Everybody could just play a character that's like maybe some people that you hire as a part of your store or something like. I get to do customer service, which is amazing because I always love to do
up
that.
a franchise? Oh my god.
Hell's Dawn, the business.
That's what the store is called. Hell's Dawn, the business.
Dude, we should get Hell's
Oh,
Dawn
no.
t-shirts and it just says Hell's Dawn TM.
No, it's a consignment shop and it's called Hell's Pawn.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh my god. Oh my
People come in
god.
like, I got this magic sword. Hey, I can give you 20. I can give you 20 silver pieces for it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be so fun.
My guy down
Let me
here.
call my friend who's an expert on magic swords.
Oh my
Let me tell you
god.
how much it's worth.
Jeremy just shows up and this looks pretty cool.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Okay. I'll give you guys a heads up if we're gonna do anything out of the box so that we can all roll a character in prior.
Heard.
But I would love to do some like whole episodes just surrounding like single characters. I think that would be really fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, sorry, I had a lot of trouble with my internet connection this session, guys. So I kind of missed big stretches of it.
No worries.
So I'll have to watch. I'll have to watch the episode when it gets posted for like easily like 30 to 45 minutes. That just, my internet was broken.
I feel like the big thing you definitely missed out because you exited when he like right after he said it. But you like the negative energy that Truth, Xeno's ex-deity, put out was the same as the realm you from.
Shit.
Yeah, so there's some connection you notice between the void, the lack thereof energy of Truth versus the corruption of the Consensus's homeworld. So leads you to think that maybe like this creature has somehow been to your world. Maybe is the reason why all this has happened in the first place.
Oh, that bastard. He is going down.
Yeah, man.
And that's
It's
where
going way down.
we'll end up. We'll find out what
Right
we're doing
on.
next week for the adventures of Hell's Dawn. Thanks, guys. Whoop, whoop.
Peace.